it's time for probably my favorite pinball machine out of this entire SFGE 2019 showing.
I bet I know what it is.
It is. Yeah, I bet you do. It's Hyperball. I
was wrong.
You were wrong. Yes, I love this thing. This thing was so. This thing, okay.
It's not quite a pinball machine, but it has some pinball-esque characteristics made by a pinball company.
Yes. Here's the thing. Other pinball machines pale in comparison to this. Why? Because it's not a pinball machine.
Well,
it kind of is. There are pinballs in there.
They're a little smaller, actually.
Well, there are still pinballs.
There are balls in there that are silver.
Anyway, so it combines the awesomeness of guns.
It has like
with the slight alterations of pinball, mixes it together, and lo and behold, you have Hyperball, aka one of the best pinball machines I've ever played in my life.
Pinball machine.
Well, then why was that a pinball?
And it's Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Okay, well then, if it's not a pinball machine, what is it? Because it's not an arcade machine, son.
Let's look. I'm curious.
Yes, let's look. Here's the thing, okay? It's the design of it is kind of meh, I guess. It's like black and red.
Oh, I bet you hated that, didn't you?
I didn't. Well, I kind of understood why it's black and red. Just black and red and nothing else. Like fire, and that's it. Why is it so bland? Well, that's because the feeling of playing this thing is so awesome. You don't need colorful artwork. You just put the quarters in and just shoot at the targets.
Well, shit, you don't need colorful artwork for Taxi either.
Taxi is... We already talked about Taxi. We're talking about Hyperball.
Thank God, but...
So...
I'm just saying.
This thing, okay, felt so great.
It is very satisfying to
playable.
play.
It was very satisfying. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was like targets that you could that you needed to like shoot and all that you get points. It's not like, the thing that I disliked about it the most was like the tally of your points and all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, normal pinball machines that have like the numbers changing. It just kind of like faded away and kind of faded back and kind of faded away and faded back. That was a little annoying. I wish I knew exactly what my points were at this exact given points. Other than that though, this thing is just awesome. I felt great. As you can see, I'm a Second Amendment supporter here.
Oh yes.
And this thing is supports my Second Amendment rights without having a gun. So yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed this thing. How about you? What do you think?
Well, I did too. And it's sad though that in its day it failed commercially. It was not a hit.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, I know.
What is wrong with people? My gosh.
I guess it was, it's not an arcade game, but it kind of is. But at the same time, it's not a pinball machine, but it kind of is.
Hashtag make Hyperball
like
an arcade machine. Hashtag make Hyperball great again.
Yeah, for real. It's just kind of its own beast. It does run off of pinball electronics, though, and pinball mechanical parts, but it doesn't have flippers.
It's like
bumpers.
It's like Old Town Road. It's not a country song. It's not a pop song. It's its own beast. That's what I like about it.
Oh, that song.
Yeah. Get on down the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I can't sing a lot more because of YouTube, but
it was that good.
It's a great song. This is a great pinball machine.
Yes.
Hashtag make Hyperball a pinball machine.
The cool thing is this game can be found for a fairly low price because it's not all that desirable. I don't know why.
This is like, my gosh.
I think it's one of those things that, you know, if it would have had a chance to stay out long enough. The other thing is it came out at a really bad time.
Well,
in the like 83 when the crash happened.
When the crash.
So it never got to pick up too much in popularity.
Yes. And we'll be talking about the crash later in this aurora of videos. Anyway.
Oh, yes. So, it was also apparently kind of hard to maintain, so they just kind of gave up on it after not that long. And even Bally, who funny enough got bought by Williams not that long after, made their own version of this called Rapid Fire, which is pretty much the exact same game, but it's got different sound effects and it's gray. And they reused the leftover cabinets for Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man, which we'll talk about later, along with 8-Ball Deluxe Special Edition. I think that's what that's called. And the best part about Hyperball is, you know what they did with the leftover cabinets? They made Firepower 2.
Oh my gosh, no!
It's related to Firepower.
Should have made more Hyperball. I mean, my gosh. This game is amazing. I don't know why people hate this. This is like...
I don't know if they hate it. It just didn't...
This is like
They didn't know what it was, and they didn't want to mess with it. They go to an arcade, they're like, oh, let's play pinball. Yeah, we're familiar with it. It's fun. It's our routine. Yeah, let's go.
This is like Revenge from Mars, I guess, where it's just like so awesome.
It's so different.
It's different?
Well, Revenge from Mars was like the same thing. It came out when pinball was kind of dying out and home consoles were starting to surpass arcade games. And then it turned into Ticket Redemption Paradise.
America.
Kids Casinos.
Anyway, so Hyperball is my favorites probably out of this con.
Really?
Yes, this year's con.
Huh.
Yeah. This is my favorite one of all time. Probably no. It's in the top 5.
Wow.
It made the top 5. But maybe just a hair. Maybe it's 5 or 6. I don't know. I still need to play a little bit more, I guess. Try to find another one and play it more. But anyway.
Either that or a Bally Rapid Fire.
I'd rather play Hyperball.
I mean, it's got the
I don't
sound effects.
I don't care.
I'm talking about Hyperball.
I don't care. Hyperball is my bad.
Because it has sound effects like that.
Okay.
Thank God you finally got it.
Yes. Anyway, so
grade.
Grading.
What's it gonna be?
Grading the Hyperball?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Is there a grade that can properly hold this amazing game?
Yes, there is.
This fountain of youth.
There definitely is.
Is there?
Yes.
I don't think there is. I think this is so special.
Really?
It doesn't even deserve a grade.
Is this like my feels for a Funhouse or something?
This might be your feels for like Taxi, I guess.
No, Funhouse. No, Funhouse is by far my all-time #1 favorite.
This isn't my all-time #1 favorite, but it's clearly awesome and very underrated.
Oh no, it's definitely very underrated. I agree.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know, overall, taking into all the factors, maybe a B+.
Really?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna give it an A-.
Ah, well, that's pretty awesome. I will say this though, taking in all the factors, it is a fun time, and I would love to play it again. However, you still got to take into the fact that it is technically not a pinball machine,
and it's not an arcade game either.
and I guess, and
it's its own thing that runs off of pinball hardware.
And again, the graphics and the colors, the artwork, it's not all that.
It's not
like fun or whatever. It's not all that great.
This is back when
However,
they would hand draw it though.
Yeah,
Well, they wouldn't hand paint it, but an artist actually drew the artwork, and then it was painted in a factory.
That's also true. However, it's,
Taxi's like that also.
Yeah, I mean, even Taxi's a lot better artwork than this. It's just
no,
it's
you're
just
right.
It's just fire, and that's it. But all in all, the experience of it though, it's truly remarkable.
I love the playfield design, the artwork. It was beautiful.
The playfield design was
beautiful.
Simply wonderful. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that, which is why it gets a B+. However, you gotta take in all of the factors. Really, I was kind of joking earlier, but honestly, I don't know if we can rate it because it's technically not an arcade machine.
I mean, it's coin operated. A coin operated amusement machine.
Is it arcade or is it?
Well,
it was in an arcade once.
Therefore, you're right.
Yeah, therefore it's an arcade machine. Oh,
wow. For me, at least, I'm gonna give it an A- because, it's just, it is really fun, very satisfying, fun enough that I would totally own one someday.
Yeah.
However, it's not easy to understand exactly what you're trying to shoot at. I know you're shooting at flashing things, but what are the rules? I mean, I'm sure it was written on the card somewhere, but it just...
I knew that. You just gotta shoot where the light flashes.
I figured that out a little later, but I don't know if it's... I feel like there's something more that I was missing, but, other than that, and, it's also pretty cool that they took this awesome design that failed and made it into something else awesome called Firepower 2. Oh my god, I want that game to go next to my Firepower so bad. Yeah, I'll give it an A-.
I'll just give Firepower 2 an F just because it was made into a Hyperball. My gosh.
Other way around.
No.
Hyperball cabinets were made into Firepower 2.
Yeah, just give Firepower 2 a F because it was made out of Hyperball cabinets.
Are you crapping me, Slim?
No, I'm not crapping you. I'm totally, being totally serious.
He's not crapping me.
No.